So I'm going to push this over. I'm going to zoom out. You can see just how much lightning is associated with this cell. I'm going to push it to the east at about 25 miles per hour. There we go. Okay, so you can see good year, 6:44, a potential timeline for you in the event that the storm continues to hold its intensity. 6:52 for Lattimore, 7:03 for Carroll. Outside of the warning time frame, 7:11 and 7:18, Wellsville and Davidsburg. Those spots respectively could see a pretty intense storm outside of the warning time frame, as we mentioned, but as we said, we're tracking this line through the end of the day into the overnight. So some of these storms could still pack a punch, even though they are not warned or tornado warned. So that's what we're watching out for here. Again, 6:44 for Goodyear, 6:52 for Lattimore, 7:03 for Carroll outside of the warning time frame, 7:11 Wellsville, 7:18 Davidsburg. Other spots within the line, we're talking about Mount Holly Springs and Pine Grove Furnace. If you're outside, you need to get indoors immediately, especially if you're within the warned box here. Again, around 6:22, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Walnut Bottom, and it's moving east about 25 miles per hour. Now we're going to bring it back to the wall. I want to highlight and showcase the velocity here as we track this system, track this storm. Again, when it comes down to the legend here, red means it's away, green means it's towards the radar. So that's what we're watching for, is a little bit of rotation being indicated by radar. So notice back over towards the bottom of the box, that's what we're watching out for, but we also could see some here too. So actually closer towards Porter and also towards Pottsville. Actually, give me a second. Give me a second. Sorry, guys. I'm actually outside of the box. Forgive me. We're down here. Thank you. So down here, this is what we're tracking. So notice that this is what we're watching out for right in here, that in, that out, away from the radar. So this is the tornado warning until 7 o'clock. So we are going to stay with you until the warning is expired and until we see maybe this system coming to a close here in our area. Since it's in Cumberland County, we could see pushing further towards the east, so I would be mindful for our locations just outside the warning. You might need to adapt. Again, 7 o'clock is our end time here, but Lattimore, like we mentioned, even though you're on the end of the warning and even past that expiration time of the warning, you just want to be prepared if you are just outside this box. But right now, those that are in the thick of it, Dickinson through Cook. Taking a zoom in once again, this is along Route 74, 233, excuse me, 465, Dickinson, just out of your way now, North Newton. You are good to go. South Newton, hold on tight for a little bit longer, and out towards the east, we're watching for South Middleton, Upper Mill, Toland, and you can see some other roads that are also involved, 11, and as we already previously stated, 233. Again, tracking this warning for you as we head into the 6:30 to 7 o'clock time frame. This warning continues until 7 o'clock. So as we stated, we want to make sure you get to your safe place if possible. If you're outside, make sure you seek shelter immediately. Safe place, as we said, comes down to being indoors, but being in the lowest level of your home, making sure you're in an interior part of your home, whether that's your basement, a bathroom. You just want to be away from windows in the event that strong wind speeds come in and there could be debris flying in or any issues like that. Now with these storms, we could see strong damaging wind gusts, again up to 60, 65 miles per hour, can't be ruled out. Damaging wind gusts as well as the hail we were referring to, frequent lightning, torrential rain, and also that potential for a tornado. So this is the box that we're tracking here, Cumberland County. North Newton, I think you are good to go. You are allowed to get out of your safe place. South Newton, we're still on the cusp. This is just to the south of West Pennsboro, and this is the latest radar update here. Tornado warning as of 6:34. Notice that it's starting to shift towards the east, away from Dickinson. Still involved though, involving Cook and also Toland. South Middleton too need to be in your safe place. Starners, you have a little bit of time, but as we said, it's good to take shelter now. Along 465, 233, and also spots like 34. I-81 is still involved, but it's starting to shift towards the south there. So hopefully we can get some of the major highways out of this warning. West Pennsboro, again, just to your south, and North Newton, I think you're good to get out of your safe place. I want to bring up some of those safe place options for you, just so you know what to look forward to. Bring those graphics full. Thank you. We're talking about tornado warning safety. When a warning is issued, make sure you head to the basement or the lowest level of your building. Choose an interior room. Away from windows and doors is the key. Make sure you head indoors and protect yourself with a helmet, a mattress, or a thick blanket, just to keep yourself safe. As we mentioned, with the winds coming in, changing, could have things blowing around. You want to make sure that you're keeping your body, your head all safe during something like that. I want to get some more additional information. I will bring up the full tornado warning for you yet again till 7 o'clock, and then we'll go back to tracking the vorticity too in just a little while. Here's that warning now heading towards Mount Holly Springs, South Middleton, Cook, and Dickinson. Tornado warning until 7 o'clock tonight. Now earlier, around 6:22, severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado. That's what kind of kick-started this warning. Radar indicated rotation. No updates since that. Again, we also have a few severe thunderstorm warnings out on the board too that we want to keep watch over, that we want to stay mindful of. Still could see damaging wind gust speeds up to 60, 65 miles per hour, hail, torrential rain that could lead to localized flash or regular flooding, and also the chance for even a spin-up tornado in those severe thunderstorm warnings. So even if you're not getting a warning tonight, there could still be a few storms that pack a punch. And as I mentioned, we do have warnings. We've been seeing warnings, so we're definitely got an eye on the alerts coming in. We're going to bring it back to full here over by the wall. We are watching here at Fox 43. So if there are any changes to alerts, to watches, to warnings, we will let you know straight from here to you. You can do that by following us on social media, going over to our website, fox43.com, and checking in with us on air, especially during these tornado warnings. We are going to keep you in the know and track the storm minute by minute. Again, our tornado warning goes until 7 o'clock, but I do want to know the severe thunderstorm warning and note this for you for Dauphin, Lebanon counties. This continues until 6:45 tonight. So we got a few more minutes on this. I expect that they might hold it as it continues to push towards the east, so there may be additional updates to bring you in a little while. Look at all this lightning pushing from 81 through Cumberland County. That's that tornado warning we were talking about. I'm going to take you closer to that warning once again, give you the latest here that I have available for you. Want to say some spots are looking a lot better. North Newton looks a lot better now at this check. South Newton also looks a lot better. I think you are both safe to head out of your safe zone. Now moving from Dickinson to Upper Mill and also to South Middleton. So really want to make sure that you're getting to that safe place. If you are in Dickinson, South Middleton, Upper Mill, up to Toland, and also Cook, you're involved here too. This includes 233. There's the update for you. So those spots that I just mentioned to our west, you guys are 100% safe to get out of your safe zone. Other spots though, not so much. This is what we're tracking now. This is the newest look at the tornado warning, and this continues until 7 o'clock tonight. So no change on the expiration time, but more of a tapering of the box to really showcase what we're watching for. So again, like we said, Dickinson through Upper Mill, South Middleton, down through Toland, Starner's also involved, and Cook along 84, and you can see other roads. Looks like 94 and 84 also within this box, and 233. So it's important to head home. If you're outside, seek shelter. I want to get the vorticity up here, so we're going to switch over to that now to track the storm. I'm heading down to the box, and this is what they're watching for. This is what indicates the rotation, the away and toward of the velocity going into the radar. So again, red is away, green is towards, and this is what we're watching out for, as we mentioned. So we're keeping a very close eye on this here, watching for any concern and seeing if there's any updates to reports. We're going to bring you to a big screen, full graphics here of the tornado warning yet again. Switching over from velocity, I'm going to bring up to a better look at the line overall. Back towards the south and west, Franklin County, there's a nice healthy downpour, a storm moving through there. But right now, the spots that have been highlighted by the National Weather Service, those are the best spots right now. So you can see the severe thunderstorm warning until 6:45. That has the most gusto. And then back towards that tornado warning, that one also is the most strong and the one that they're really indicating here. Want to remind you that we have a tornado watch in effect until 8 o'clock for our entire area, okay? If we can bring back to the wall here, I just want to showcase all of the counties that are under this tornado watch. Earlier today, it started off as just Mifflin, Juniata, Perry, and Franklin counties. They did expand it earlier today. When we get that sunshine coming in, I know a lot of us started off with cloud cover. It looked a little bit gloomy out there. With that change and that increase in sunshine, that's going to help to fuel these storms as they push towards your area. So we definitely saw a little more sunshine, especially for our southeast. So that's why they're holding this until 8 o'clock. As we head towards those later hours, a lot of times with the loss of daylight, the storms start to die out. We lose that intensity. But I think tonight into the overnight, we're going to be tracking additional thunderstorms. So we're not going to be out of the woods, even though this watch may expire. We still may have to deal with damaging wind gust speeds, the chance for hail, and also that heavy rain. Also, frequent lightning can't be ruled out too. So the warnings and the alerts that we have up here, tornado warning continues until 7 o'clock for portions of Cumberland County. Severe thunderstorm warning in effect for portions of Dauphin and Lebanon County until 6:45. Regular watch over all of our area continues until 8 o'clock tonight. And there is a severe thunderstorm watch to our south. Doesn't involve any of our counties just yet, but I will let you know if there's any changes in regards to that. Heading back over to the warning, let's see how things have evolved. A lot of reds, a lot of oranges here. And there's a lot of lightning. So yes, no big changes. It looks like Dickinson, though, is out of the woods at this point. So if you are in Dickinson, you can leave your safe place. Cook, Toland, South Middleton, those are the spots that are looking at the worst of it right now, along 34 and also for portions of 94 as well. 233 still involved, but as we mentioned at the start of this break-in, South Newton and North Newton, things are looking a lot better for you, so you are in the clear. And West Pennsboro, you are also in the clear. You were never in the original warning, but it was just to your south. So for those spots, everybody looks good. Just to the south of Carlisle here, notice that it's just a hop, skip, and a jump. If there's any change in trajectory, we'll let you know. Earlier was moving east. I'm going to put the clock in motion here. Looks like we still have that movement going. Still moving east at about 25. So at about 6:37, this is the latest update. A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Pine Grove Furnace, and that is continuing to move towards the east at about 25 miles per hour. Good news is the National Weather Service says this is a very rural area, so that's some good news in Cumberland County. But of course, we're going to watch how this develops and if there's anybody that we need to be mindful of. Still moving east at about 25. So I'm going to put a tracker on this. It's heading towards the end of the box. So we'll see how things develop as it continues to head towards Lattimore and Huntington and even towards Carroll. It's just a little ways away from you, and we will let you know if there's any changes to the timeline on this cell. Pushing out a little bit here. We might lose the box, but there you go. And then we mentioned that this is moving towards the east at about 25 miles per hour. We're going to bring this up full so you can get a good look at the storm track here as we continue to track the storm. All right, there's the look here. So Lattimore looking at a 6:52 arrival time, Franklintown 7:02 arrival time. Outside of the warning technical expiration time, Wellsville 7:11, Dover 7:21, and Newberry 7:29. So that's a bit of a change from what we brought you a little while ago. Those are some of the locations that need to be heads up and aware of this storm continuing to push towards the east. Again, moving at about 25 miles per hour. Lattimore 6:52, 7:02 for Franklintown, Wellsville, 711, 721 Dover, and 729 Newberry. Those locations outside of the warning time, outside of that expiration. Be prepared for a stronger storm if there is no expanding on this warning or changes to this warning. Again, this goes until 7 o'clock tonight. It is currently 6:44. Few of the locations that we mentioned earlier in the broadcast are out in the clear, but we still have a good portion of spots that are still needing to heed this warning and needing to get into their safe place. So if I mention Lattimore, I'm talking to you. Mount Holly Springs, I'm talking to you too. Looks like it's further east of Cook now. Starners, Toland, 34. All of you need to get to your safe place. South Middleton as well, you are in the box too, but Lattimore, it looks like it's really starting to head towards your area at this time. Huntington, that's just to your north as well. This is a warning that is expected to continue until 7 o'clock. Dickinson, it looks a lot better for you now. Cook, it looks a lot better for you too. Still tracking this tornado warning, 6:45. Bringing it back to the wall here. Again, meteorologist Ali Debicki here with Fox 43. We are breaking into programming to bring you this tornado warning that we are tracking. We've been watching severe weather since earlier this afternoon. It is here and it's moving through the area. We've had a few severe thunderstorm warnings already, one tornado warning for northern Juniata, and now we have this tornado warning for portions of Cumberland County. This is going to continue until 7 o'clock or until they expire it. That's how long we are going to stay with you here to make sure everybody's safe. Thank you for your patience as we continue to break in to bring you the latest information here. And we are going to watch this cell that is moving towards the east at about 25 miles per hour. South Middleton in the box, also Starners, headed towards Lattimore, Toland as well in the box, portions of 34 in the box, as well as portions of 94. Spots like Cook and Dickinson, things are looking a lot better for you. Looks like you might be able to get out of that safe place, but earlier we were talking about North Newton, South Newton, all of those spots. You are free to get out and you're in the clear in terms of this tornado warning. As we continue to progress, 6:46 here, if there's changes, we will let you know. If there's adding on to this warning, we will let you know. Right now, it looks like we have a good portion of heavy rain, maybe even hail just to the north and to the west of Lattimore. Lots of lightning too. Toland near 34 and also near 94 where that intersects. South Middleton, a lot of this action is to your south, but you're still in the box. I just want you to be safe. Make sure you get to that interior room, get down to that basement level if you can. Looks like we are going to continue some of those severe thunderstorm warnings we mentioned. We're going to bring this up full for you so you can have a good view of what we're talking about here, but I'm going to look online to see if there's any additional information that we should be mindful of. We still have severe thunderstorm warnings. This one looks like it's going to continue as a severe thunderstorm warning for Adams, Cumberland, Dauphin, and York County. Winds of 60 miles per hour or more possible for portions of our severe thunderstorm warnings. We also can't rule out the heavy rain, the hail, all of the threats we've been mentioning here when it comes down to these storms. We still have the box here highlighted. We might see some changes coming soon, so bear with us. Tornado warning expected to continue until 7 o'clock. But we will let you know if there's an early expiration here in regards to it. It looks like they might extend it as a severe thunderstorm warning, so that's some good news, but they're going to hold the current box until at least 7 o'clock is what it looks like. It looks like they're going to cancel it early. Okay, so here's the deal, folks. I'm going to pull out. We're going to bring me back full here. I'm going to show you what we're talking about. So the cell we were just tracking is now a severe thunderstorm warning. So this is going to continue as we head through the next few hours for portions of Cumberland, Adams, York, and Dauphin County. Expect gusty winds with this, frequent lightning, heavy rainfall. And again, if there's any changes, if there's any more information we need to bring to you here at Fox 43, we will do so on air and online. So make sure you stay with us. Again, I appreciate your patience. Meteorologist Meteorologist Allie Debicki here with Fox 43. We're going to send it back to programming, but if need be, we will return with any information, any additional warnings that may be issued tonight.